It's Online Biz Real Talk today, and we have an incredible subject for you, like always, and some incredible business partners from all over the world. There's Paulo from Canada, there's Aine from Melbourne, there is Angelina, she's in Toronto, Ontario, if I'm right. So all over the world, and I'm here in Barcelona, Spain, just living my dreams. So our subject today is, do I have to be a pushy salesperson in order to start this business? Okay, we have so many people that hate sales and hate to be a pushy salesperson and hate to implement that on people. The answer is no. We're gonna reveal it right now. You don't, and we're gonna tell you why. We're gonna tell you what our systems do. We're gonna tell you how to do it. We're gonna explain why you don't have to be a pushy salesperson. Okay, so thank you all for joining. And I want to say a little bit before I get started, introduce all my business partners. We do these online biz talks on a regular basis to show people that we're real, to show people that we're not going anywhere. We're here to help you every step of the way to success, and that we have a system that runs for you 24/7. And it's all legal, it's all registered, it is all actually, some of our businesses are incorporated and you get tax slips. So this is the most legit business you're going to find out there, with the most community help, consistency in growing, and all of the above. And this is not just, fairy talk. You're going to see it from our business partners today. And if you want, you can check out all our pages, our websites, and you're going to see that we're real and we give you everything you need to start earning online. So thank you for joining all my business partners here. Please introduce yourself for us, Paulo. Tell us a little bit about the subject today, and yeah, maybe a little bit about your story.
Yeah, definitely. Hi, everyone. My name is Paulo Perlez. I was born in the Philippines, grew up in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and live here in Vancouver, British Columbia. I've been nursing for over 2 decades, so 20 years. I've been nursing, and I started this business 6 years ago because I burnt out in my nursing career twice, and I don't want to do a third time. And so currently, I still work as my in my nursing role, and doing this business on the side. And so having a busy career, busy job, I didn't have, like, when I was coming across this initially 6 years ago, I was telling myself I don't have time to, talk to people, go network, and talk to them about a business because, once you're done working, I mean, that last thing you want to do is go out and network as well. And so, um, when I learned more about this business and realizing that there was automation part of the which is part of the business. So the email campaigns, people within the community who are hosting webinars talking about the business system and the model and the program. I was sold, and I was like, okay, that took a lot of stress and weight off of me of running a business because a lot of the major stuff and the back end as well was taken care of, that I only needed to focus on marketing part of it. And with the training that we have, which is step by step, it taught me how to, do traction marketing. And for those who don't know what traction marketing is, basically marketing. The way you market is attracting people that are similar to you. So we teach people how to do that with the branding and what you use within your branding to attract certain people. So for myself, I love to travel. I love spending time with family and friends, and I like staying healthy. And so within my ads that I would be posting up, I'd be targeting those specific targets so that those are the people that are going to be coming to me. And so I didn't have to worry about bugging family, friends, or colleagues to talk about this business and say, hey, come check this out. Because I was doing another multi-level marketing business that was dealing with vacations. And my mentor there was telling me, okay, make a list of everyone that you know, and every day after you're done work, talk to at least two or three people about the business. And so while I was doing my full-time job, doing this side business, and then doing this other vacation multi-level marketing business, that was tough. Like, I was only able to do once a day. Once a week. I was only able to do that, and it was a lot of work, trying to network, trying to bug people. But then the moment I started bugging people, a lot of people started not wanting to talk to me because they're gonna be like, "Oh, are you asking about, like, are you gonna talk about this this vacation thing. And so I'm like, yeah, kind of. And then so they just lost interest. And so I didn't end up going through with that business. I stopped it. And when I compare it to this business where we don't have to talk to people about, we don't have to sell any products. We don't have to talk to them about any business, because our advertising is what brings in people who are looking to start an online business, but they don't know where to start. And so that's the difference between our system, our model, versus other systems that are out there. And so I love it. It's a system and a program that allows people to still work their day jobs, so that they don't have to quit their jobs right away. It's a gradual transition where this business is a plan B that can eventually turn into plan A. So yeah, that's all I can say from my end with my experience with this business and not having to be a pushy salesperson and running this business. So I'll pass it back to you, Georgia, so the other two can speak.
Definitely. I love that. And yeah, like when I first started this business, Paulo, I thought the same thing. I thought, who do I think that would buy this product, or who do I think that, would be interested in this? And I wrote down names, and I was like, maybe I should tell them. Bad idea. And we was never taught that, right? So you don't have to do that. You don't have to be this pushy salesperson, okay? Because I come from a background where my family are hustlers. They're kind of pushy, right? And I think I have it in my blood, right? Maybe that's why I'm so out there with the business. But at the same time, I didn't want to be like that. I didn't want to be like that at all. And I used to work in a makeup company, and they was pushy and like go reach out to people and do a little party and do something online and blah 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 blah, and and it was like no, 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 no. And I love makeup, and the makeup was is so good for your face. I love their makeup, but at the same time I was like, this, there's no money in this. There's no money, and there's a whole bunch of work, and I don't want to reach out to these moms. I don't want to reach out to these people. This is embarrassing, and I'm only getting $5-10 a sale. And I didn't feel right. I felt like this is not me. Because and it's not that I down that you're only making $5 a sale, or I down people that are in these companies, but I felt like, I'm used to making so much money in my offline business where it failed, and it was my income. And with these little side gigs, like you said, Paulo, there's like hardly no money, and they push you to reach out and to network and to be a pushy salesperson. And to me, knowing where I come from and how much money I used to make in the business, I was like, no, this ain't worth it. This isn't worth it. And I'm like literally, I felt like I was like belittling myself. I don't know why, but I felt like no, this ain't me.
But
So
it's also the time factor too, Georgia,
yeah,
right? We only have so much time in the day, and for you to spend 1 hour, 2 hours having to go network or talk to people is a lot to add onto your plate. When with this business, when you have your phone, you can do the business while you're running errands. Like a lot of people run errands after work. You can do the business while you're waiting in a doctor's office, while you're in line for the grocery store. Like you can do a lot of that stuff, which people don't realize until they see the system and how portable and flexible it is. So yeah, it's the time factor. Because yeah, the smaller the products that cost less and you're trying to sell takes a lot more effort, because you need to sell bigger quantity. In order to sell bigger quantity, you need to have more time to be able to do that, which a lot of us don't have that time factor.
100%. And even in our mastermind, well, our webinars, we always bring that little, demonstration up. Like, would you want to go ahead and you get 500 people, you get $1 from each person, but hey, that's a whole lot of legwork. That's a whole lot of advertisement. But what if you get one person and $500 from one person? That's a lot less legwork and a lot more money, which in our community, in our business, and with these incredible products, you make a whole lot more than 500 a sale. But that's just a demonstration. So I know we lost Ayin for a minute. If she's back. There you are. So yeah, I definitely concur with you. And to all those mamas out there that are trying these little side gigs and these little side hustles, I Like I literally give you props. I know what you're going through. I used to do that. But it didn't get me anywhere. And most of the time it won't get people anywhere. It'll get you a little bit of money, a little bit of extra cash here and there, but it's a lot of time. Um, it's very time consuming. And this will like bring your husband home. There's big money in this business and it's less time consuming. It's real, right? Because this company that we're affiliated with is a huge company. They have very high end products that convert into high revenue. That's why when you're selling something, you got to sell something expensive. You got to sell something good. You got to sell something good quality, right? This is the product is a very like high end good quality product. So that's why we do really good. Well, let's go to Ayin now, if that's okay. Why don't you go ahead, introduce yourself for us, tell us a little bit about your background, where you're from originally, where you're now, and tell us a little bit about the subject.
Hi guys, my name is Ayan. I'm from Melbourne, Australia, and originally from South Sudan. I am an early childhood educator by profession, and I came across this business a year ago. So at that time, when I wasn't looking for any online business, I was still like working casually as a casual worker, and there was a time like my daughter got really sick and we had to be in hospital with her for like 2 to 3 weeks. So as a casual worker in Melbourne, like I ended up not being paid, and at that time, that's when I was like, okay, I need to have a plan B, and I can't just rely on my main job as my only source of income. So I did see a lot of Facebook ads, but being very skeptical about the online world, I just thought they're not legit and they're not real until I came across a family member who was also doing this online business, and she introduced me to this business. So yeah, I started the online business a year ago, and since I've been in this online business, we have an amazing community of global business owners. And what I love about the business is that I don't have to be very pushy in sales. And of course, the main topic is like, do I have to be a pushy person? The answer is no, because I come from I don't know, I'm very shy and not very outgoing, like when it comes to business and all that. But honestly, this online business has provided me like with the step-by-step video-based training that I was able to follow, and through attraction marketing, whereby you market your the business, and we get like-minded people to join you. So that's why I was able to do this business, because I didn't really have to how do you say, I didn't have to put myself out there. Like I still work full-time, like now I work full-time, and the business just runs in the background for me. I still get inquiries every day, and I get people who are more interested about the business. And what I also love is the business is legit. Like I have done different online businesses before whereby I've earned nothing, but this online business, like I am able to, like be able to advertise and get people to come in. Like I don't have to put in a lot of effort, and it's very doable. Like whether you're a mom or a busy professional, you can still do this online business. um, that's all I have to say. But I love the fact that you don't have to be pushy when doing this online business, and it's something that you can, the flexibility. You get to work in your own time, and whether you're busy or not, like the business still works for you. I'll pass it back to Georgia. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. That's okay. A lot of people call me Georgina. Did you want to add anything, Paula? It looks like you want to add something. Did you? No.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
that's all.
Yeah. So, I love the fact that you mentioned that it's just you don't have to put much effort into it. You can just let it run for you. And that you're shy, right? I have a lot of people that come to me and ask me, well, I'm shy and I really don't want to be online. I don't want my face out there. Could I still do this business? And I'm like, absolutely. You can use my ad. You can use our team ad. You can also use just strictly text ad. You can use literally Canva, ads that are just like, stock pictures, of pretty much the business plan and everything that is in the training. It will literally walk you through. on how to create a successful ad. And you don't have to be, like I said, out there if you're shy. If you want to brand yourself and you want to be out there, you can. But you can also brand yourself in a way where you don't have to be on video. You don't have to be on camera all the time. Okay. It's very good to brand yourself and be in the public eye because you're going to get a lot more attention. Okay. But if you don't want to, you can very easily make tons of money not doing that. My coaches, Paul and Helena, they literally paid off their home, purchased a new vehicle, a new truck. They did so many things. They have so much successes. And 2 years into the business, then they did their first video. They said they never did a video before. They never did a live video. And look how successful. He left his trucking company, sold his trucking company 11 months into the business. She left the corporate world and they're living their dreams. They go to Bali, they go to weddings, they go to, they're always on vacation. They're living their dream. Just like me, I'm here in Barcelona, right? So thank you, girl. God bless you. And thank you for giving your time to us today. So Angelina, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just getting a text here. Someone's ready to start the business. Georgie's, or should I say, Jorge's, because I know he's maybe his background's Portuguese. So I don't know how would you say the name George and with the E and a S at the end. So yeah, he's gonna get started in the business. Congratulations! We're excited to get you started. He's from Toronto, Ontario originally, and yeah. So Angelina, why don't you introduce yourself for us and tell us a little bit about what made you start this business? Tell us your why. And I know you like the fact that you don't got to be a pushy salesperson,
Yes.
and you're doing absolutely incredible with the attraction marketing. So tell us a little bit about the subject and a little bit about why you started this business.
Thank you, Georgia. Hi, guys. My name is Angelina Cardos, and I'm from Ontario, Canada. Originally, I was from India. I was born there. At the age of 22, I traveled to Dubai. I worked there for about 3 or 4 years. Then I moved to the States for a bit. Stayed there about half a year. We loved that place, but sadly, our immigration was for Canada. The reason I say sadly is because when we came to Canada, we were not very happy, but we continued living here. And we're still here. In between, we had been to the US, stayed there 10 more years, and we're kind of shuffling between these two countries because my husband seems to love it there, and now my kids love it here. So, anyways, I have 3 kids and a husband, and everything's good over here in Canada, except for the weather. So today's topic is about being a pushy salesperson. I've always worked as a salesperson, whether I liked it or not. And for some reason, believe it or not, I always got the sale. And somewhere at the end of the sale, I was never happy. I always felt sad inside in my heart because I felt, oh my, I think I pushed that person into closing the deal. Like maybe he didn't want that. Maybe I just kind of convinced him too much. And this is the reason I like this business. I don't have to convince. The person buys because he wants to buy this product or he wants to be in this business. And that's the reason I have no guilt. I feel good about it. I can breathe easily. And this is the reason I love this business. One, it's automated. It's 80 to 90% automated, which means you're not running after them. Hello, how are you doing? Can you please buy this? And why did you not buy it so far? And those kind of things. That is obviously pushy. Following up regularly is being pushy, right? So this is the reason we have an automated system. The emails go in a span of, I would say, 60 days, roughly 45 emails. It could be the other way around if I'm not mistaken. And which is not being pushy. It's giving more information on what that person is missing. It's not calling every now and then and bugging. And we're writing in our follow-up books, okay, at that point when we called, he was not in a good mood, so we need to call him again. Not those kind of things. I've done cold calls. I have done in-store sales. I've also gone to offices and I've sold my membership. I've done everything. And like I said, I used to get the sales, but inside I always felt that guilt that pinch of guilt. Did he really want that? Did he actually give it to me just because did he feel sorry for me because I'm roaming around in the sun and the heat in Bombay? By the way, I'm from Bombay, India. So, or even in Canada, I used to work in a furniture store. I worked many places in sales, and it always in the end it was always that I pushed that person into sales, even though I did not really push, but maybe whatever for whatever reason I kept talking to that person and he got convinced. So here I'm not convincing. I have my ads going. I have everything that has shown how this business works. If that person feels that this is for them, they automatically want to sign in. They say okay, they start asking questions. Being on the net is like being on a stage. Everyone's looking at you. They feel if they feel this is for them, this is something that they can do, they themselves will come to you. They will ask you. So in that manner, you're not running behind them, knocking at doors, and then trying to get their attention. You're not. And this is why I love this business. Not being a pushy salesperson. Most of our things um, automatically our membership automatically sells because of how things progress, how you can make sales. It starts from about 1K and it goes up to roughly 6K in commissions because of the high end products that we sell. So when people see that, most people are smart enough to understand that if you're going to sell such high end products and get such high commission, they automatically want in. You don't really have to go after them and say, no, look, you're going to get this commission. You're not convincing them. You're not pushing them. You're, of course, explaining when they ask you questions, any kind of questions, which is all answered, by the way, in the training when you go through and you learn from there. But the main thing is you're not being pushy, right? So that's what I like about my business. All right, Georgia, that's all I have.
Love it. 100%. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations on making all those sales beforehand. I wouldn't feel guilty. I wouldn't feel guilty. I'm like, yeah, I did it. I'm like, I'm a rock star. Yeah. Give yourself props. Don't feel guilty. Because, I always believe that if you got a skill, then use it. Use it to your benefit. But obviously, if it's illegal, no. So if it's okay, if it's a product, you never know. God works in mysterious ways. So, um, okay, I'll go through a little bit of my thoughts on this. So obviously, you guys see my name there. I'm Georgia Williams. I'm a coach, mentor, also a mentor. So when somebody starts a business, I will coach and mentor them. And there's a little bit of difference between a coach and a mentor. So me and Paula are coaches, meaning we're going to have, once you sign up, we're going to have the coaching call with you. We're going to go through the little bit of training, show you what you're going to get started with. We're going to ask you, how much you want to make. Let's get down to business. Let's give you a little route to what to do or how to get that every month or whatever the case may be. So we set you up and we coach you along. And then as a mentor, which me and Paulo are mentors too, and Aine and Angelina is mentors. A mentor is going to help you every step of the way. They're going to go through the training with you. They're going to answer the questions. They're going to be there for you. And even though a lot of my business partners, I'm just their coach, because Angelina, her mentor is Akina, but I'm always there still for Angelina. And when you have gold, when you have knowledge, and you have all these people that are looking up to you and be like, well, wow, like we want to get there too. You don't mind giving that knowledge, and that knowledge is gold. And we have the key to success in this business. We have the key to success in the online world. 100%. I am so clear about that. I am so adamant about that. I know 100% because I've seen other businesses fail. I've seen other communities fail. I've seen other products fail, but not this business. We're going strong and we continue to grow each and every day. And I'm a president and CEO, so I incorporated my business, right? So, and I can put my children on entities on there, so it can be passed down to my kids, right? And I love this about this business. You can pass it to your family, your children. your godchildren. You can literally, have something that could make money for your family for the rest of their lives, because we get incentives, we get bonuses, lifetime bonuses, which is incredible. And I just got some bonuses and I was like, wow, like these are all bonuses. I was looking on all the checks and I was like, wow, I didn't even realize I was getting that much bonuses. So I guess I'll tell you a little bit about my journey, and then I'll tell you what I feel about the pushy sales part. So I'm a mom of 5. I only had a 7th grade education, and I had a brick and mortar business in Toronto, Ontario. That's where I was saying, like, I used to make really good money. So the thing is, I changed my business. I came to Kamloops, BC. So that's the western part of Canada, on the other side of Canada. And I came there like for a better life. I was really busy all the time with my, life and, the business. And my mom and dad got sick. My mom passed away, and I just wanted to get away. I was like, you know what? And I was like on this spiritual path. My health was not good, just had anxiety. And so I came to BC because I was there when I was younger, and I switched the business around, right? I changed some things and then it failed. Okay. And I was only making enough money to pretty much cover the cost of the office space and the bills there. And I was like, what am I doing? I'm just wasting time. So literally I had to shut the business down. And then I spent all my savings. I got $30,000 in debt, had a broken down vehicle. It was like I just went, everything I worked for went down, and including my credit rating, which was horrible. And then I was like thinking, what should I do now? And then some job opportunities came forth my way, and I was like, well, if I take this job opportunity, I'm going to be in the same boat that I was in Toronto. I moved to BC because of this. I don't want to be away from my children morning, day, night. I had nannies watching my children. We would get like takeout, fancy takeout, or fast food because we didn't have time to cook, and I just gained anxiety. I wasn't sleeping right, and I was like, I don't want that. I don't want that because that's going to happen again. And long and behold, this business fell in my lap. I seen someone talking about it, and I was like, wow, this is like this is everything I want in a business. I watched a free workshop. They told me just watch the workshop, and I was blown away. I was thinking, why haven't I seen this before? Like, where was this business hiding? Was I not looking, or just was this the right time? And I hopped on it. Like there was no tomorrow. There's a lot of people that sometimes they see it and they start 6 months later. They see it and they start a couple months. I was like, no, I started the same day, and I was an action taker. And I went through the training. It took me about 11 days to go through the training because I had my twins at the time. They were 2, and they're 6 now. And so it was a lot of work with the twins. And the person that I was with at the time was very skeptical and didn't want me to work on the business. So I kind of had to work on it when I can, which was an hour a day or hour every other day. And the training wasn't as extensive as it is now. So I got a lot done. But the thing is really and truly, if you start, you can get literally an ad up and running in like 3 days. That's what if you're plugged in and if you allow me to help you, you get your ad up and running in just a couple of days once our tech team builds your website, and we can put you on a Google or YouTube ad. And boom, you start to make money right away. And which is really good about YouTube and Google right now is they give you like a $600 voucher to advertise with, which is amazing. Or you can even do free ads. Kijiji, there's tons of places you can advertise on. So that was my journey. And I started 4.5 years ago, and I paid off $30,000 worth of debt. I moved into a beautiful home in West Kelowna, BC, purchased a new vehicle for our family. I'm here in Barcelona in this beautiful home here with a lift. It's gorgeous. I did a lot of traveling and met Paulo too there in Vancouver. It was always back and forth, fancy hotels, fun places, cruises. I'm there for my children. My children are homeschooled. They're enjoying this beautiful part of the world. So now towards the subject. Do I have to be a pushy salesperson? Okay, to start this business or to even be successful in this business? Absolutely not. We actually frown upon being a pushy salesperson. We don't want that, on our reputation. Okay, that's not what we are. And we incurred a lot of people coming into our community doing that. Like they'll come in and they'll sign up and they'll only try to be, really spammy or really, don't start their business, start ours. Or, you know what? Look at our product. You don't have to advertise it. And, it's not a higher price product, but you can make this. And the thing is these people will go towards it and they're making them do the same thing. They're making them be shady. Hi. So they're making them, in other words, be, not to be having good morals, I feel, because you're trying to make this person not complete their business and be successful in that business or whatever the case may be. And you're being unethical. You're doing that, and then you're bringing them into your business. So that is totally against what we do. And also to be just pushy, like buy our product, start our business, or just do that, like reaching out to them or networking. So we don't do that. And in fact, we teach you in the training, our extensive training, and it's made for people who don't have much education in the online world. Okay, and I say that like it's in layman's terms, just straight out clear. There's a lot of okay, so here's a little thing about our training is this training we have is like from experts, and it's actually people that took courses or whatever. We took it and we brought it into our training, which as business owners will reinvent it. We'll talk. We'll tell you, okay, go here, go there. We make it slow and simple, and we tell you click there and open up your browser. And if you don't know how to do that, just do that. And it's like it's so simple. Okay, we made it so easy so you could just plug into it and start earning online. And we tell you this is how you would attract the perfect traffic. You're going to target this person. You're going to target this type of area. You're going to target what likes of this, or for example, you can target if you're trying to target wine, like people who like wine. What are you going to do if you're in BC? You're going to target the vineyards. You're going to target all the Okanagan area. You're going to target wine glasses. You're going to target red wine. You're going to target, probably homeowners, or target, I would say retired people because they like to hang out and drink wine. You're going to target moms. Moms like to drink wine. You're going to target, you can target all these different people, right? So you can, and that's pretty much what we show you, right? We're not selling wine, but what I'm saying is we're going to show you how to target, and that's where you're going to attract your perfect quality traffic and client that is going to buy our high-end products that convert into high revenue. So we simply show you how to do that. And the platforms is YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We have Pinterest. We have all these free advertisement sites. Okay. It's just amazing. So I like the fact that when I'm advertising, people come to me. Like throughout the day, I can't get back to people quick enough. There's so many people inquiring, and to be honest with you, my automated system is getting back to them, but there's sometimes people will find a way to find me and get in touch with me because I'm on every social media platform. Okay, even the Threads, the new one. So I'm Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I'm everywhere. Twitter, TikTok, in LinkedIn. And people find a way to, even though my ads are running and they're bringing in people, or I'm posting free ads, people find a way to message me and see if I'm real, right? So that's the thing. You want to show you're real, and we're going to show you how to do that. We're going to show you how to brand yourself. So I want to thank everybody for joining. Did anybody want to add anything before we get going today?
Just like a quick statement, like all of this that we do is real. Just because I don't know, like our online business is so real and legit, and obviously you get like tax pay slips, and when it comes to tax time or tax return, you have to put together all your income and expenses. So there's really nothing to worry whether this is legit or this is illegal, because and it's global. So any part of the world, you can do this online business as long as you have access to internet connection and you have just a strong drive. Like I would say, like, if you want to change your situation, you have to step out of your comfort zone and just try different opportunities, because you never really know like where it could take you or what could change your life. So that's all I just wanted to add for the viewers. Oops.
I love that, and thank you for bringing your little one on there.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing. A lot of people are afraid to start this business. Well, not a lot, but some people are because they've seen other things that are not legit. So we're here to tell you we're legit. Did you want to add anything else, Paulo?
Yeah, to the legit part, if you are not part of our Earn Online Academy, definitely reach out to any of us. If you see this replay or you're watching live, just reach out to that individual and tell them, you want to, first of all, get the link to watch our free information webinar that's on tonight at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So 8 p.m. Eastern time, Georgia, I think that's 3 a.m. Spain time. So if you can't make those times, there's a link in there. You can watch a replay video, but watch that first. It talks about the business system program, the gist of how everything works, and then ask to join the Earn Online Academy because we've created additional videos on there that for frequently asked questions we get as coaches and mentors. And so you can do there's 17 videos. They're 20 minutes in total, so it's very short, but straight to the point. And yeah, you can check out all the other successes we have on there, additional information about what it is to be an entrepreneur, how to run a business. But yeah, it's free to get added in. It's on Facebook, so you just have to have a Facebook account so we can add you in. And that's all I want to add in, Georgia, before we end.
Thank you. God bless you. How about you, Angelina? Is there anything else you want to add? Oh, you're on mute there. You're good? Very good. Okay. So thank you, everybody. Paulo worked so hard to get this Earn Online Academy going. And, so did I. I kind of did my part. I mean, you got to watch my video. It's pretty funny.
And we get a lot of good feedback. I've asked people who join it, and they're like, is there anything that we can change or add in there? And they're like, no, you have all the information that's in there to help us decide to take the next steps. So
Yeah.
it's really great that we've been getting that feedback from people who are joining in.
I love that, Paulo, and I so remember that day when me and you made that video. I was watching that video yesterday because I keep tagging so many people in that video because it's the introduction video, it's the welcome video. So I'm like, let me actually watch it again. And I was like, we had so much fun doing that video. Remember how much fun we had?
Yeah, it was like 10 takes at least just to get the video that we created. So
I know, and we look real professional and real serious and good. Yeah, we did it. So now anybody who's watching, you've got to watch that video because
Yeah.
it's really cool and it's exactly who me and Paulo are. Okay. So thank you for that. And same thing with me, Paulo. I get a lot of good feedback, and almost everybody we bring into that Earn Online Academy starts the business because they're so impressed and they see the reality of the business. So click that link, add your name and your email. You won't regret it. We'll watch our workshop replay right away. I hosted that one, and then Paulo's also in the one. He's a panelist. So hop onto our workshop, add your name and your email. If you see this on any one of our business partners pages, they're able to mentor and coach you. We help them to get trained and to be able to mentor and coach you. So God bless everyone. See you on the other side. Bye, everyone. Thank you.